Okay guys, how to read isometric drawings. So this is going to be one of the more difficult things to conceptualize for most of you. Some of you might have a really hard time with the math, others are going to have a really hard time conceptualizing it. So I just want to make a quick video over this. Okay, so let's kind of go with this one. This one's a little bit tricky. This is project A. So when I look at this project, I intuitively believe that right here, it looks like it's a Y. It looks like it comes down and then it Y's over and it goes down because I'm reading this on a flat piece of paper. So here's a couple of helpful tips. So first of all, be thinking of everything in a horizontal or a vertical plane, okay? So with this one, if it doesn't tell you a number, this gives us 3 vertical coordinates, right? It gives us a 6, it gives us a 14, it gives us an 8 over here, okay? Nowhere in between C does it have anything with a vertical line saying, hey, from this point to this point, we are dropping however many inches. So if it doesn't do that, then it's probably just on the horizontal plane. It just stays on the horizontal plane of where it's at. So what this would look like is, it would look something like this, right? We have our base, and then it would have the T, and then it would come over here, and it would come up with a 90, and it would have that pointed right towards you. Okay, so that's what this would conceptually look like. Again, we're just going to be looking at the vertical and the horizontal. That's it. Now, if it is on a 45 plane or doing something funky, it will typically have what it has here in B, which it will show you the angle a little bit. Okay, you can see that it has that triangle with a little square. That implies that it's a right angle. So on this one with B, the only thing that's not flat on a horizontal or vertical like this F on the vertical plane is going to be C. That's going to be the only thing that's at an odd angle. So let's go back to project A. This F that's right here, how do you know where that's oriented at? Because if we were to have the project, right, and it was pointed straight at you, what if it was like that? Or over here, how do you know what it is? Well, some of this just takes some intuitive thinking. So that D is on the horizontal plane, and then if you see that 14 that's up there, we're going to assume that that's saying that this should be a right angle as well. So F is going to be perpendicular to D. What that means is it's going to make like a triangle. So if I put these down, we want it to be pointed straight out from there. We don't want it turned in, we don't want it turned out, we want it straight out, making a perfect right angle triangle with that, once I have that up and on there. Okay, I hope this helps. Like I said, this is one of the trickier parts to conceptualize. It's really hard to put into writing and make it really make sense. So if you're having problems, every other week we do free training at Rare Breed Plumbing in Sandy. You're more than welcome to come over. We have projects that you can do and you can work on them, and I can help you work through this. But this is going to be one of the harder things, is just conceptualizing what's going on.